If you're proud to be of America, make some noise and hit the like button, man. America, we in this bitch. Red, white, and blue, we in this bitch. We patriotic in here today, man, and we got to talk about a fallen patriot. And we're not talking about one of the guys this Sunday that played for the New England and got sacked. No, we're talking about we're talking about a real fallen patriot in Charlie Kirk. Those of you guys who don't know who Charlie Kirk was somebody who went viral for a lot of things. He did a lot of debates. I know a lot of these viral videos we see is people debating. You got the 1 versus 20 debates, a lot of political debates. And especially since this last election, you've been seeing a debate forum on social media really take a whole new wave now. And I like it because even if I don't agree with you, or even if I don't really think that your points are valid, or even if I think you're an idiot, I respect somebody that's willing to go face-to-face, toe-to-toe with somebody they disagree with and say, you know what, I'm going to present my facts, you're going to present my facts, your facts, and we gonna figure this thing out. And Charlie, that's one thing I'll say I respect R.I.P. Tony. I respect about Charlie Kirk is, even though I felt like he was a bigot, racist, I didn't respect him at all. I didn't identify with a lot of shit he said at all, but I'll give him the props of he wasn't afraid to go face to face and they'll have these debates. But unfortunately for Charlie, over the past week, he was at an event in Utah. You know, and a little fact about Utah, I think if it's not the whitest, it might be a top 2, top 3 whitest state in America. Big Mormon state. And he was doing at the college in Utah, and out of nowhere, while he's doing a debate and talk in front of hundreds, probably thousands of people, he was shot with a sniper rifle in the neck. And we saw this footage because so many people were there filming. So I know, but most of us saw the footage of him getting hit in the neck, right in the artery, and it's messed up because, you know, you get hit in that artery in your neck. That blood get to squirting out, it was no chance. He had no chance. Even if there was a hospital right next door, even if there was a paramedic right behind him, once you get hit in your artery in that neck, there's nothing that can really save you.
You said his neck was looking like a Miss B Nasty video?
I'm saying that his neck is done. Like it came out looking like Kool-Aid coming out of a water fountain. Nobody should go out like that. Yeah. And the worst part about that thing is, and I didn't know till after the fact, is I didn't know that his kids were in attendance. Oh, wow. That's one of the things I didn't know when I initially saw the video, is that his kids were in attendance. I'm one of those guys where even if I think you're a bitch ass nigga, even if I think you asked for everything you got, the kids don't deserve. Even if they're a little mini racist.
Like some Robert
even if they're a little mini racist in training. The kids don't deserve to see Kool-Aid squirting out of their racist daddy neck. Okay? Nobody deserves to see Kool-Aid squirting out of their daddy neck. I would never wish that on my worst enemy. So let's get that out the way, right? Because I know the dialogue in this conversation for a lot of people was they were angry because they felt like we were celebrating. They felt like, you know, you guys have been desensitized, and the angry liberals and the angry people, I can't believe you guys are celebrating a man's death. So let's hop into it, ladies and gentlemen. One, how did you guys react when y'all first saw the video of Charlie Kirk being shot? And two, do you think that the people that are responding to this death in a way that either celebratory or really don't give a fuck, do you guys think that's justified based on the racist rhetoric that he would spew up into his death? I want to know how y'all feel on this situation. What was y'all initial reaction? Chat, if you're listening right now, write in your comments. I want to know what you guys think too. What was y'all initial reaction when y'all first found this out? Ronnie, what's up, man?
Well, honestly, when I first seen the video, I was like, damn. I was like, whoa. Like you said, that blood came out like shit, like a fountain. I was like, damn.
Fucked up.
And then, you know, then I started remembering. It took me like maybe 5 minutes to start remembering all the shit. I'm like, you know what? I don't know. He was saying a lot of bullshit. The last shit he was talking about, after they asked him a question about the reason he died, you know, mass shooting and white terrorism, he gets shot by a white man. And He was speaking on gang violence.
Gang.
Gang violence was his last words.
He got popped by
Hey,
his own
man.
gang.
Shit happens.
I do want to make sure that sometimes I feel like they always say that the best thing you can do is go out doing what you love. That's what they say, right? Doing what you love. Charlie Kirk, if you know anything about Charlie, he loved his guns. He loved his guns. And he felt like that to fight for gun rights, he said to fight to keep our rights that bear arms, he felt like it was so important that we as Americans have to accept the fact that people are going to die. People are going to die at the hands of guns, and that's the price we have to pay to bear arms. And my God, Charlie, when you said that, we didn't know that you were going to be one of those people that makes the sacrifices. So one of the things I want to do is salute to a patriot for putting his mouth where his money was, putting his actions.
Wait, whoa.
Right? Putting his actions.
Pause, nigga. His money where his mouth was.
Putting
nigga.
his mouth where his money was.
Oh, God.
And putting actions to his words. He went out there, he told us flat out, he said, people gonna have to die. My thing is, I don't like it when people get up there and make those bold statements about life, like they don't care about, well, somebody gonna die, but people die every day, who cares? But then their life is not threatened at all. Okay, don't make statements about life unless you're willing to risk your life too. Because I'm at the thought process that nobody really deserves to die by the hands of a gun. But at the same time, if that's what you're gonna preach, that's what comes with it. When we talk about these gangster rappers, right? When these gangster rappers talk about all this death and they have all this beef, we've seen some of our favorite artists die over words, lyrics. We've seen people that we've come to love die because they said the wrong thing on a song. We've seen political legends like Fred Hampton and Malcolm X, and we've seen some of the most vocal blacks of all times be killed. Malcolm X was shot so many times in front of his family, in front of a whole bunch of crowd of people because of his political affiliation and the ways that he felt and the ways that he thought. Martin Luther King, when he started getting hip to what was really going on. By the way, Charlie Kirk thought that Martin Luther King was a terrible person, but neither here nor there. But we saw Martin Luther King start to change his rhetoric a little bit and change his thought process, and he was killed. We saw JFK stand up to Israel and stand up to nuclear war and stand up to the system, and he was killed. What I'm saying is, I don't understand why niggas getting killed in America over their beliefs is all of a sudden this is new. Oh, well, I don't want to live in America like this. We're going down the wrong path. Motherfucker, where the fuck y'all been at?
Well, I mean, they been living in America, they racist and they don't like us, but that's not the problem or the point. The problem is the white on white violence and the culture that they promote. That is destroying the country. The hate and the racism, nothing about that is American. Ain't nothing about it American.
Let's get into the white on white crime then. Let's dig into this white on white crime, because my problem with the white on white crime, and I don't even know if we're gonna have any white people listening at this point, but those of you guys who got white friends or those of you guys who got white people around, show this to them. Let them know. White people, y'all gotta start owning y'all shit, okay? Because guess what? When black people do shit with black people, guess what we gotta hear 1,000 times? Black on black crime, the black on black crime, black people killing black people. We always talk about this shit. When immigrants do some shit, guess what we talk about? We talk about border control. We talk about, we gotta get these immigrants out the country. Anytime another group does something, there's a conversation that we have to control or manage that group. But for some reason, when white people get to doing shit, we had a Catholic church that got shot. Kids praying in Minnesota, shot up. Let's not go back to the Buffalo shooter when he went around shooting black people on live stream. None of y'all was crying over that. White guy. Dylan Roof, I ain't forget about that. Went into a church, shot up. All of these white dudes getting mad. These young white boys, they get mad, want to shoot up everybody. And white people, y'all always figure out a way to make the enemy somebody else. So we found out who the killer was, and the killer was this guy that grew up in a Republican home, grew up with his dad being a sheriff, grew up in a way that all you right-wing motherfuckers love and praise. So now what they're doing, they're trying to flip it into, oh, he went to college. I seen a post saying, oh, he went to college and was radicalized by the liberals. I seen another post where she was calling for war against the left one day, but then once she found out that it was one of her own, it was, oh, they did some kind of psyop on them and they did some kind of brainwashing. Y'all want to make this a racial or political issue so bad that y'all continue to ignore the fact that it's y'all young sons that's out here murdering every fucking body. And we never hold these white mothers and white parents accountable. When young black boys do it, what we talk about? Oh, the single mothers, oh, the parents. Where y'all at? Where the white parents at?
When you look at the single mother rates in white America, it's astounding. The numbers is crazy. I'm gonna let y'all Google the numbers because all y'all do is let people get y'all numbers. Just go Google it. Y'all be like, damn. Man. You know, it's a lot of shit going on that they don't want to talk about, but they want to deflect and project on everybody else, and that's their problem. They got so much hate in their heart, they stupid.
Colin, what was your initial reaction to the Charlie Kirk video, or did you see it, or
I saw it.
Was you crying? Did you have a look? I'm about to say, did you choke up there a little bit?
Allergies. No, I saw he got shot. I'm like, okay, I don't know. I knew it was some radical shit, and then I was busy. Then I got busy. Then somebody was like, oh, yep, he died. I was like, damn, man. You know, I'm the only black person at my job, so surprisingly, all the people, although they're from like weird parts of Wisconsin, they all seem to be very liberal. So it was a little celebration going on, and I was like, damn, I was kind of shocked.
They was rolling them up.
Wait, white people celebrating?
No, they weren't celebrating, but I mean, I work with like a Gen Z guy, so he thought it was pretty funny. But I think most people I work with in my department and around me seem to be liberals or at least in the middle. They're not like Republicans, so most people, they were like, I like his, you know, and one of them, I think he's a little conservative. He's like, oh man, he was kind of quiet for a little bit. I'm like, I must have hit him. So I was like, that kind of sucked that I didn't see the close-up video till later that night. And it was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, some of the reaction did get to me for the fact that I was like, I won't say cloud chasing, but I saw a lot of people who said, I don't even know this guy. I saw a video, and they started writing think pieces. That kind of made me feel bad, because I was like, I'm off. Listen, if this was a few years ago, I'd be smoking some Charlie Kirk pack too. I say F him. I always tell people at work, again, I'm the only nigga, I'm like, he was mildly racist. But I was like, that's a scary precedent, which has been set where you can really start getting popped for the shit you say. All these crazy niggas getting guns. Like, I started thinking about, what if Tariq Nasheed do a little? I started thinking about the other side. What if Rizza Islam do a speech and somebody, you know, Tariq Nasheed do a speech and something, oh, you call me a tether. You call me a tether. Or some coon. So I just started thinking, like, is this going to open up another box for all these crazy people who are just on the internet all day, soaking their brains up? Because most of these people I think they are mentally ill. They're outcasts, maybe some autism. Because trust me, we all just like a celebrity a lot. But you know how much you have to plan to kill a famous nigga all day? That's so much. And I'm like, a lot of these niggas.
That's something.
In New York, I think these niggas is sick with guns.
That's something though. I don't disagree with you, but that's something that only goes on in white America. You feel me? That whole evil, I want to kill a motherfucker, that anger, no, seriously, like, they try to compare it to gang violence and street culture. No.
Drill music every day.
No. It's still not the same though. These motherfuckers that's at war for whatever they odds is type shit, whatever it may be. You don't gotta agree with it, but that's they shit. You not beefing with these niggas, so they not really a threat to you.
Didn't a black man go to the NFL building in New York and shoot it up?
Yeah, shit happens, but all these stories that you mentioned, this is what they do type shit. Like, it's a violent thing type shit where if you disagree with them or they cause, they'll shoot you down. If they get sad about life, they want to go shoot up a bunch of random people.
He was having a bad day and shot a nigga off 26 in Capitol. Went to kill a lady that day. He literally shot the dude. He put, oh, my bad, bro. I was having a bad day and picked him up. Niggas is crazy, too.
The whole shit is still not. Okay, let's take gun culture for instance. Like,
for white people,
the whole gun culture.
This is a black mental health segment we're doing.
No, it's not, though. It's a white problem because they promote gun culture. They promote that shit to their kids.
true.
Black people don't even promote that shit to their kids. The main thing we do for our kids is keep them away from guns and tell them that guns is dangerous. White people introduce their kids to guns young type shit. That's something that they do.
Depending on where you live in the
Man,
South.
this a nationwide thing. They do this shit nationwide.
Ronnie, I'm
bro.
saying black niggas are introduced to guns early. It's a regional thing. Up here we don't do it.
Hey,
But here's the
man.
thing, though. But I think the difference
Hey,
between
man, we ain't even making the guns. These guns being made in these white
black
countries.
people are introduced to guns in a state of survival. When we grow up learning about guns, we've learned, and like they say, like you better off with it than without it, because you might be in a situation when you grow up in a poverty level or you grow up in a hood where somebody might try to take something from you or somebody might try to attack you. You got to protect yourself. So we were taught guns from more of a protection standpoint, whereas where people like Charlie Kirk and that crew, gun culture is growing up hunting, growing up using guns as a tool, so guns is just your everyday life.
Yeah, like they
Not
used
just
to
that.
killing shit. Like your kids, like our kids haven't really been generally in our culture. Don't go hunting, killing animals at a young age. Like that's used to them killing shit. Like it's nothing to them.
And
type shit.
I'm not anti-kids hunting either. I'm not saying I don't think it's a bad thing per se. However, when you mix their ideology politically with the fact that they're gun crazy, then you get a complicated situation. It's no different than when you give a kid in the hood guns that's going through PTSD or went through a bad situation. It can end up bad. And the thing about it is, the only difference is, as blacks, we're held accountable as a group when individuals make these errors. Whereas when white people do this, they treat everything
Yeah.
like a lone wolf.
Yeah, like
they
a lone
treat
wolf.
everything like, oh,
Yeah.
that's not all of it. That was just him. No.
We don't take credit. We don't take credit for criminal culture as black culture. Like that's not black culture. So
That's not. but
it's American
it's-
culture at the end of the day. If it is, like we get put off on all the criminal aspects of the shit, why they get to skate free when they doing the type of crimes, the terroristic crimes that they doing is not comparable to gang on gang street violence.
I agree
It's
with
not
everything you're
comparable.
saying. How about, and I'm not going to refute because there's no, that was actually everything you said was correct.
Valid.
But you're a free speech guy. You're a First Amendment guy. Do you think that puts? Are you shocked from the end of you can get killed for your freedom of speech? Because I know you're gonna say F them and you don't like them.
Well, no,
just the overall.
because historically, people that are, I guess, heads of movements have to worry about these kind of things. But again, the person that killed them, people did a little research. Again, this is a white on white violence problem because this was a person he had a debate with in the past that disagreed with him, that tracked him down because he, for whatever reason, was mad at him. He wanted to kill him because they had a disagreement in a debate and whatever that he was fighting for. So he took it to that level. This is a white people problem. So really, to be honest, I say fuck them, because why the fuck we even talk about their issues when all they do is talk about our criminal shit and then paint it like it's our people.
I think the
You
main
know,
reason. I
fuck
think the
it.
main
Fuck it,
reason.
fuck it.
But I think the main reason why this is a topic is because a lot of people, including other black people, seem to be more mad at the reaction of liberals and blacks in general than they are mad at the actual killer.
Okay, so I play devil's advocate because I see both sides of this. Niggas do be clout chasing because you niggas don't stand for shit. Y'all don't talk about black issues. Y'all actually promote a lot of shit that go against the shit that people like me stand for all the time type shit. But then when it's time to clout chase, y'all want to clout chase. So that's my only problem with it type shit. I don't see no need for black people to open up that realm. But if they want to do that, let them.
Man, I give all black people a clout chasing pass on this time. You want to know why? Because this nigga Charlie Kirk, his whole life was a clout chase. Everything he did was clout. Everything he was saying was designed to get a reaction. See, this is what's to happen
that's
now.
why nobody gonna remember it.
We're in reaction culture now because we've gotten to a point where the internet controls so much that we applaud everything that goes viral. There's so many scum of the earth human beings out here right now now that are making millions and millions of dollars and are getting famous every day because they do fucked up shit or they're fucked up people, but because that fucked up action gets you viral and gets you traffic online, we allow it to happen. Now, Charlie Kirk he represents to me
Charlie Boy.
Charlie Boy, yeah. Shout out, no, yeah. R.I.P. Charlie Murphy, but Charlie Kirk, he represents the coward ass fuckboy racists that represent a lot of these racist white people today. They're pussy coward fuckboys. And the reason why I say that is because y'all don't even know how to be racist right. What y'all try to do is y'all try to be racist, but y'all hide behind Christianity and y'all hide behind these other little keywords, these dog whistles, and y'all won't just flat out say, oh, I don't like niggas. Like, even during the election, y'all was too pussy to just come out and say, I don't like Mexicans, I don't like immigrants. So what do y'all do? Y'all created these illusionary problems with the immigrants. Yes, did we need better border patrol? I think everybody would agree. Absolutely. However, y'all tried to create this fear that the immigrant was finna come and killing everybody and is the root of all these problems, because that's how y'all operate. That's how y'all took over America. When y'all came over here and the native Africans were already here, what did y'all do? Y'all radicalized all the white people by making them out as these scary monster demons. The same shit y'all do now is y'all don't want to come out and just say, oh, we don't like blacks. Y'all hide behind this Christianity act and then say the shit like Charlie Kirk said, like black people were better off in slavery. Say the shit like Charlie Kirk said, like, oh, people like Stacey Abrams, people like Michelle Obama, they're only in their position because of affirmative action. They don't possess the brain power to have these positions.
So off camera before the show started, like that video I showed you, that's what they do. Like, they say whole ass shit, passive aggressive shit, unfactual shit. We done already proved all this shit wrong through all the odds and still here, and they still talking this stupid shit.
Look up the CDC, guys.
We shouldn't even really acknowledge it, and we should really let these motherfuckers crash out, because they gonna keep killing each other like they doing now.
But we have to acknowledge it because people like Charlie Kirk, they spread this false information. One of the things he always talk about the black father. The CDC did a report. I believe we talked about it, and they said the black father is actually the most active father in current day families right now.
That's been a fact for years.
It's the most active father in current day parents right now. You guys can go look that up. That ain't just me talking out the side of my neck. That's me telling you facts. Now you got people like Charlie Kirk talking out the side of his neck, talking about the black father is the problem and the black father is not in the family and shit.
I see what you did.
Spewing this rhetoric, spewing this bullshit. See, people like Charlie Kirk who have these huge followings that spread lies and spread propaganda for their little pussy racist cause. I could respect you if you was like your granddad and just flat out said you don't like niggas, but you're the pussy version. You're the pussy grandchild that benefits from racism, but you're too pussy to stick your chest out and own the racism. So that's why y'all don't even know how to be racist right. Mm-hmm. So now y'all try to hide behind these points, and now you got all these people that are following him. They're also people who want to live in a white supremacist world. They want to live in a world where whites are on top, but they can't say that. It's not accepted now. So they hide behind, religion and values and all this other shit.
Their problem is the shit they fighting for is stupid. And niggas like me could say, fuck all you white racist motherfuckers that got this evil in y'all. Fuck y'all. All y'all gonna die. All y'all is gonna have a hard life because y'all ain't shit. That's
not all of them gonna die. Some of them become president, Ronnie.
Hey,
like
listen,
I said, not
they
all of them
gotta die someday.
Even
the old motherfuckers.
That's the thing.
These
Some of them
motherfuckers
take young black people blood and live forever.
Let me tell you something.
At the end of the day, they still need our blood to survive. They need us to survive. These motherfuckers is stupid. Well, that's why they was living in caves thousands of years ago, because they fucking stupid. They got too much hate in their heart.
We're not going to go too far down on that route, Ronnie. But
I'm standing on that shit because I mean that shit. See, the shit that we fighting for is not the shit that they fighting for, bro.
We'll have a separate Dr. Umar podcast for you later. We're on the Charlie Kirk right now.
Fuck them.
We'll
Fuck him.
have a separate Tariq Nasheed podcast for you afterwards.
He where he's supposed to be at.
We gotta stick to the topic. I know where you want to go. We gotta
where
stick
he's supposed
to the topic.
Be. Fuck him.
We gotta stick to the topic. Now,
smoked out.
Another reason why this Charlie Kirk shit has become such a conversation is because another one of the gaslighting shit I keep seeing a lot of people talk about is, I don't want to live in America where you can't have a difference of opinion. Now, I'm so tired of hearing this difference of opinion talk, because here's my thing. If your opinion is that I'm less than you, if your opinion infringes upon my rights, if your opinion means that I can't do or I'm less or I'm below you, then fuck you and fuck your opinion. A lot of this hateful shit is being masked. Oh, I think Hitler's a good guy, but that's just my opinion. Fuck your opinion. Y'all can't say hateful shit or get behind hateful people and then try to hide behind, oh, well, this is America. It's our freedom. Fuck that freedom. Then I have the right to slap you on your shit. I have the right to say fuck you. And now that we're saying fuck him and we saying we don't care, now everybody's getting angry. Here's the thing about America, and it's the beauty, but it's the dark side. The problem is, in America, everybody talks that freedom shit, but in reality, people only love the freedom when it's coming from them. People want to be free, but when the next person is free, then all of a sudden people got a problem. I can talk all the shit I want to about other religions, but when somebody talk about my religion, I'm ready to crash out. I can talk about everybody's race, but when somebody talk about my race, then I'm ready to crash out. Part of America is you got to be willing to receive what the fuck you dish out. Part of America is you can't have an alligator mouth with a hummingbird ass. That's what the old folks say. Part of America is when you say things into this world, you have to be willing to receive things into this world. And right now, unfortunately, part of America is when you live by the gun, you die by the gun. That goes for the gangster rappers, and that also goes for people like Charlie Kirk, who go and spew hatred, go and spew all this rhetoric. When you talk like this, it ain't got nothing to do with people not liking your opinion. It has everything to do with you putting negative demon energy in the air, and you got that negative demon energy back. I'm old enough to remember when King Von died, right?
I thought you were saying
in the year of our Lord 2020. Look, I remember King Von. What did they say? Oh, he was a demon. He deserved that. He had all these murders. Every time black people died, when George Floyd died, these white people made fun of him so bad. Everything George Floyd ever did in his life, these white people brought up and turned him into a joke.
Hold on.
Martin died.
Hold on, Sparks. We gotta slow down a whole lot because we comparing gang violence to white on white violence.
Right now we're talking about the reactions. We're not talking about the violence.
Okay. Even the reactions.
We're talking about the reactions.
Even the reactions. King Von ain't comparable to George Floyd. Like it's not comparable.
No,
like George Floyd wasn't a perfect man, but he was just chilling. Like he was minding his business.
We're talking about, because a lot of this talk that they're talking about Charlie Kirk is people aren't respecting his death, right?
Fuck him.
So my thing is, when in today's world, everybody's life is more documented than ever. Like, it ain't like how it used to be. So when people die, what happened when Hulk Hogan died? Everybody started bringing up what? His racist shit. In today's world, we're constantly spewing our opinions. We're constantly putting our life out there. So if you do some shit and you piss off a large amount of people, guess what's going to happen when you die?
It's going to tarnish your legacy.
So
that's part of life. That's part of being a man. Like, that's part of being honorable. You feel me? That's part of it.
So going what you were just saying, that was my only reason for bringing up the George Floyd and the other people, because I'm bringing up that, remember when they died, what did we do? Not necessarily us, but what did the white people that are mad now do?
Side note.
They nitpicked at every bad thing that happened in their life.
I agree.
Side note, legacy. What is y'all legacy? What is Chris Benoit's legacy to y'all?
One of the best finishing moves of all time, one of the best wrestlers of all time, and a crazy lunatic that probably had a steroid rage and killed his whole family.
He killed his family. Like, that's the last thing I think about him. Like, and he was a great wrestler, but he killed his family. Yeah. So that's his legacy. He killed his family.
I still use him. I still would use him if he was on WWF, a little game or something.
Go to the creator outlet,
Yeah.
Creator Center.
But all I'm saying is, when it comes to death, like we've been desensitized as a country when it comes to death. Yeah. Everybody, and I try my best not to smoke niggas packs no more and joke, because I've been a victim of the same shit. With
Dolph?
No, Dolph is my guy, but like I said, I've been guilty of doing the same shit where you get to somebody trolling, talking all this shit, and then you see them get what they deserve, and it's funny. We all been desensitized, right? I talk about the FBG Cash situation. You know, I'm a hardcore Dirk fan. I always fuck with Dirk. FBG Cash come. He gets to trolling Dirk. He gets to dissing Dirk. Through him dissing Dirk, he goes viral. He starts getting some hit songs. Then all of a sudden, bang, he gets killed. Dirk drops one of the coldest drill songs I ever heard in my life, and I'm singing it like it's a gospel song because to me, I'm rooting for it. But then you break it down eventually. You say, damn, I'm rooting for the death of a guy. Like it to me, I'm not in it, so I'm desensitized.
Okay.
But in real life, people are dying.
Yeah, that's true. But how's that comparable to with the shit the white dude was talking?
Because I want the same energy. All of these people are dying over what? Words. FBG, these rappers is dying over words.
They got street beef, bro. Like, they got shit going on
all
outside of words,
beef. Half
bro.
of this shit be fake beefs, bro. This shit be words.
Possibly.
Beliefs. I'm on this side, you on this side. All I'm saying is, whatever you put into this world, you got to be ready to get that same shit.
I still don't think
Charlie Kirk.
I don't think gang culture is comparable to people that's hating you because of your race.
I think all of that shit going the same.
Because it's white gangs.
Hate.
No. It's
hate
white gangs. No. It's white gangs. It's Hispanic gangs. Asian gangs.
It's a group based off.
But niggas only get the blame for gang culture. Like, that's fuck that. The gang culture.
That's a different argument, though.
No.
That's a different conversation. That's a completely different conversation.
It's not comparable because you don't hear other races comparing their gang culture to what we talking about. The nigga got smoked.
It's not about comparing gang culture over to what's happening to Charlie Kirk. It's all about saying that y'all got to keep the same energy for everybody. When it comes to death, you either gonna be somebody that respects death no matter what. If you call yourself a Christian, then you should be respectful anytime somebody passes away, no matter what color, what gang, whatever. But if we're gonna be this cutthroat society that we've become, where every time you die, we're gonna nitpick at all the wrongdoing, we need to do it across the board. And my gripe with white people is, their number one weapon or their number one defense anytime it's black people dying, whether it be gang, whether it been Trayvon wasn't a rapper or none of that. He was just walking. No matter what, when we die, for some reason, every bad thing we've ever done in our life becomes a topic of conversation. Every bad thing. Breonna Taylor still ain't getting no justice. Everything she ever did in her life, I know about. But when Charlie Kirk gets killed and I'm bringing up racist clips, I'm insensitive. I'm going too far. That's what I'm saying. We gotta have the same energy for everybody. Now, I'm not comparing the cases.
They not gonna do that because it's basically reversing what I'm saying. It goes against the shit that they trying to promote type shit. So they not gonna criticize they racism and they hate and they evil. They'll never criticize.
They hide behind Christianity, and this is what I realized. You want to know the most dangerous people I feel like in America right now are the fake Christians. The fake Christians are the best. They're more dangerous than the gangs. They're more dangerous than the shooters. They're creating the shooters. Because half of the time, there's these little young boy shooters, they mom and dads are what? They're the fake Christians. These fake Christians, because what I learned about the fake Christians is fake Christians have the ability to manipulate their reality to make everything seem like they're the good guy or good person, even when they're doing or spreading evil. Because in their head, they think, oh, well, God chose me, and they think they got the leeway in the power to just unleash wrath and evil on everybody because they're just this bigger, better, significant person. That the fake Christians are public enemy number one. I'm not gonna say Christians. I grew up in a Christian household. I got Christian people in my family. I still live under a lot of Christian values.
What do you classify as a fake Christian?
What I mean, fake Christians are people who use Christian values to justify evil things. Okay. That's what I mean by fake Christian. Okay. So you got people like Charlie Kirk, right, where anytime he used to talk, he used to always talk about this God. He used to always say God this and God that, but at the same point, he would say shit like, well, some people need to die for us to keep our rights and all that shit. God wouldn't say no shit like that, right? If you're saying thing that God would never say, then what? Come on now. You contradicting yourself.
Have you ever told a girl God told me to get them panties or something free? Like, you ever use that?
It'll probably work on one of those overly conservative right-wing bitches.
Nah, when you say shit like, when motherfuckers say shit like soulmates and destined, that's kind of like the same shit, you feel me? That God talk, yeah.
That God talk.
So, man, but overall, though, Ronnie, I'm with you on the sentiment of fuck Charlie Kirk. You know, It's been a couple days, but let these niggas mourn so I can say fuck them now.
So my thing is, personally, for me, I agree with you. I don't believe nobody should be, and I've been saying this for years, but people call me Dr. King then. Y'all should be clout chasing when people die. Like, that's always been my original stance. Now, when it comes to these racist motherfuckers, you got to make some exceptions, and I don't give a fuck. It is what it is type shit.
If the next one of you motherfuckers I see putting Charlie Kirk face next to Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, that's blocked. Now, that's the other thing that's killing me is you black you shucking and jiving ass niggas. Oh, I can't believe that was somebody's father. That was somebody's dad. Listen, man, I'm sorry I'm desensitized. I've been seeing niggas dead and killed since I was born. I've been seeing niggas on the timeline dead for years. So excuse me if this body didn't affect me too damn much. Because I'm on my 100th body. I'm on my 111 body now. You motherfuckers, it's crazy. You black fucking Django Samuel Jackson ass niggas. The second y'all see white people get affected, all of a sudden y'all got think pieces and y'all want to be fake mature. That's another one. We're going to put them right under the fake Christians. You fake maturity niggas. You niggas get on my fucking nerves too. Because you niggas talk all the shit in the world, but then as soon as it happened to white people, now y'all fake mature. You fucking Uncle Tom ass sellout niggas. Oh my God, I can't believe you guys are reacting like that. The same motherfuckers that was laughing at George Floyd, the same motherfuckers that's laughing every time something happens to us. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying two wrongs make a right. But at the same time, I'm not on that Michelle Obama, they go high, we go low either. So I'm somewhere in the middle. So I don't know where I'm at. But you can't expect us to keep getting made fun of, disrespected, treated a certain way, and then when it happens to the other side, I'm supposed to cry? Now, I'm not saying I'm supposed to celebrate, but I don't have to mourn. And I'm not telling you guys...
How about not say nothing?
No, yeah, absolutely.
That's an option a lot of people fail to do.
People need engagement, They trying to get their shit popping.
Now, we do a podcast, so of course, we have to speak on it. However, I do agree with that sentiment of sometimes the best thing is not to say anything at all. And if you're going to say something, at least have a valid reason behind what you're saying. Don't just be saying shit to go with the trend. I do feel like a lot of times, even in the people that are talking shit about Charlie Kirk, they just kind of ride the algorithm. They're not really saying it with their chest or even know what they're talking about. They just know if I say something crazy about this person or for this person, I get engagement.
So that's what I was saying earlier. Like these people, they don't really feel like this about these issues. Like they don't really stand by these things. Nobody's perfect. You don't gotta be super pro anything, but they don't believe in this shit. They just clout chasing. They riding waves, whatever popping. They hopping on that shit. That's what they do, type shit.
So I guess before we end the conversation, I want to know, because I know a lot of people now are kind of saying, I'm scared of the precedent that this Charlie Kirk murder is gonna happen. I'm scared of what may happen now. So I want to know, what do y'all think is going to happen? Like, if y'all have prediction of how this is going to go, because I saw Charlie Kirk's wife get up there, and all this broad did was dog whistle the whole funeral. All she did was say little code words, trying to sick her little racist minions and get everybody revved up and radicalized to go against the opposition. And I think that's another thing that white people need to get under control. Y'all always need an enemy. And I think that's part of y'all problem. Y'all always need an enemy, because without an enemy, see, I think a lot of y'all brainwashing, because all of us are brainwashed differently, but the white people brainwashing is y'all are taught that y'all are the superior Christian good guys that are saving everybody. Even when y'all fucking people over, y'all are saving everybody, and that without you guys, that the devil will just run rampant over everything and shit. And it's like, y'all gotta, so therefore, when y'all do evil shit, y'all have to make it seem like, oh, there's weapons of mass destruction over there. That's why we're going over there.
It's that white on white violence.
Oh, it's the cartels and all this stuff. The drug. That's why we got the warships in front of Venezuela. Oh, it's all of the crack. We got to go in and get the drug. It's the war on drugs. That's why we got all this crack and all these police officers over here. Like, y'all make up
Meanwhile,
enemies.
they going to get all that shit for their people first.
Exactly. And in this situation, even though it's one of y'all own, right now I see a lot of you guys online trying to make up leftist, make up transsexual, make up black. All of a sudden the HBCUs are on emergency leave because they're getting death threats. What do niggas got to do with this?
That's my
y'all
whole,
are dragging niggas
point.
into it because y'all got to make an enemy.
That's my whole point. Like, we get dragged in all this shit. Gang culture is black culture. No, it's not.
Well, I'm saying you ever get roasted and it was a sweeter nigga that was laughing too much. Black people laughing, we're the low hanging fruit.
Yeah, exactly.
We do be laughing a lot. Shit do be funny.
And then they end up what you laughing at?
Shit.
But if it's a nigga like Blake Griffin size, they're not gonna check him. They're gonna look at you because you laughing hard. Niggas, we're just laughing too hard. So and it probably wasn't even a real threat. They was like, we gotta just scare niggas. We gotta just humble niggas too much.
Tell y'all something. White people, if y'all listening, let me tell you some of the real shit anybody ever tell y'all. Y'all just as fucked up as everybody else. Mm-hmm. Y'all shit stank just like everybody else. That's why y'all walk around depressed and all fucked up all the time, because y'all are taught perfection and that y'all are superior and all this other shit, and y'all get in this real world and realize that's not the case, and then y'all want to hate on everybody and make it, oh, it's the immigrants' fault. Oh, it's the black people's fault. No, it's your white pink ass fault. Because you didn't capitalize on the privilege that your grandfathers made and rigged the game. They rigged the game in Monopoly. You rolling dice and y'all already got properties and you can't win? We sitting here trying to get our shit on free parking. We on Baltic Avenue and shit. You coming in on Park Place and Boardwalk and you crying and you think we supposed to feel bad for you motherfuckers? No, get your shit together and accept the fact, white people, that there is no enemy. And if there is an enemy, it's your own motherfucking sons. It's your nephews. That dude that killed Charlie Kirk, that was one of y'all little nephews that did that. That was one of your little sons that did that. The little motherfucker that you sent to Boy Scouts and Eagle Scouts that know how to make a fire, that was him. The little boy you had at the shooting range teaching them how to shoot, that was him. But so that ain't got nothing to do with niggas. So white people need to accept the fact that y'all are creating your own shit. Just like when niggas do shit, what do we have to talk about? Black on black crime. How many times we get up here on this podcast and we talk about how niggas fuck shit up for niggas? We got to own our shit. We were just talking about how niggas was fucking up Summerfest. We talk about how niggas fuck up Water Street. We own our shit. We get called sellout Uncle Toms. You motherfuckers need to own y'all shit. Y'all keep wanting to blame every motherfucking body else except for your white fucking pink selves. And now y'all gotta face the fact that y'all fucking up. It's on you. So stop falling for the brainwashing. You're not perfect. You're not this holy Christian. You're fucked up like everybody else. And until white people can accept the fact that they're fucked up like everybody else and they live in this delusion, they're gonna keep, because this is what's about to happen now. All of us are in danger now. Black people in danger, gay people in danger, Muslim people in danger. Why? Because white people is fucking with each other.
Why don't white violence
is fucking with each other, and they so insecure about accepting the fact that they're their own problem that now they got to divert the shit on us. So guess what? White people kill each other, everybody else got to watch their back now. Everybody else in danger. Don't make no fucking sense. Accept your shit. That's all I gotta say about this Charlie Kirk shit. Fuck him. I don't give a fuck. He lived how he wanted to live. He said he wanted to sacrifice for gun rights. Well, guess what? Salute to you. You did what you did. It is what it is. R.I.P. Charlie Murphy. Shout out Kirk Franklin. Moving right along. Matter of fact, pass the Hennessy, bro. I need another shot, bro. Shout out Hennessy, bro. Get a Hennessy sponsoring this shit. Shout out Charlie Sheen, too, right? Shout out Charlie Brown. Shout out Charlie Wilson.
Charlie Sheen was handing out HIV.
Charlie Sheen been, 3-4 years sober now. So
is he clean from HIV?
Clean. I don't know about HIV.
I like you said handed out like it was like Halloween.
Right. Shout out Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, one of my favorite movies.